What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Don't Blink TV. If you're anything like me, someone who spent countless hours as a kid basking in the glow of the Nickelodeon screen, get ready for a conversation that might make you feel like you stepped through the wrong orange portal. We all have those nostalgic touchstones, the slime, the iconic characters, and all the laughs. But what happens when the Magic Factory turns out to have some seriously rotten apples? That's exactly what we're unpacking today. The deeply disturbing truth behind Nickelodeon scandals, the shocking allegations, and the people involved, including some with some truly unsettling backgrounds. For people who grew up on the green slime, Nickelodeon wasn't just a TV channel. It was a cultural phenomenon, a defining point of our childhood. We felt like we knew some of those characters, grew up with their stories, and maybe even secretly wished we got slimed ourselves. That's why when the whispers of a toxic and even abusive environment started to break into the open, it hit us hard. It felt like a violation of the innocent world we held so dear. Learning about the alleged exploitation and mistreatment of the kids on these shows we love so much, it's a gut punch. It leaves you feeling generally messed up inside, like a fundamental trust has been broken and a shadow has been cast over those happy memories. It leaves you feeling generally messed up inside, like a fundamental trust has been broken and a shadow has been cast over those happy memories. The dam really burst with brave individuals coming forward. Many featured in the eye-opening documentary Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV. Their deeply disturbing experiences point to the harrowing picture of a pervasive culture of sexual abuse, manipulation, and exploitation, and a significant focus on producer Dan Snyder and others within his orbit. While Snyder has consistently denied many of the accusations, the sheer number of voices sharing similar stories, former child actors, writers, and crew members, is impossible to ignore. Think about the shows that were staples of our childhood. All That, The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, Joey 101, iCarly, Victorious. These were the platforms that launched careers, shaped our humor, and for many, provided a sense of belonging. But according to numerous accounts, behind the slapstick and catchphrases, a far darker reality allegedly festered. What were some of the allegations? We're talking about first-hand accounts of alleged inappropriate behavior on set, ranging from verbal abuse and creating intensely pressured work environments to more sinister claims. Disturbingly, allegations of grooming and sexual abuse targeting child actors have been central to many of these stories. Former cast members have spoken about feeling coerced into uncomfortable situations, witnessing power imbalances being exploited, and experience a lack of adequate protection as young performers navigate the complexities of the entertainment industry. The Quiet on Set documentary brought many of these accounts to a wider audience, featuring emotional and often heartbreaking testimonies. One of the most powerful and detailed accounts came from actress Jeanette McCurdy, who starred as Sam Puckett on iCarly. In her best-selling memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, McCurdy detailed not only the intense abuse she suffered at the hands of her own mother, but also a toxic environment she allegedly faced at Nickelodeon. She described a powerful figure on set, whom she referred to as the creator, as being verbally abusive and creating a fearful atmosphere. According to her book, she was allegedly encouraged to drink alcohol while underage and on one occasion was given an unsolicited shoulder massage by the creator. She also writes, after the show Sam and Cat was canceled, Nickelodeon allegedly offered her $300,000 in hush money to not speak publicly about her experiences, an offer she famously turned down. Her story provides a harrowing first-person look at the alleged pressures, exploitation, and lack of protection for young stars. Adding another layer to this deeply disturbing, troubling situation are details emerging about another individual who worked at Nickelodeon and allegedly had criminal backgrounds and concerning histories. For example, the documentary Quiet on Set specifically highlighted the case of Brian Peck, a dialogue coach who worked on several Nickelodeon shows. Peck was convicted in 2004 of a lewd act against a child and oral copulation with a person under 16, with Drake Bell later revealing himself as the victim. The fact that someone with such a history was in a position of influence and trust with actors on these sets is deeply disturbing and raises serious questions about the network's awareness and oversight at the time. The testimonies in Quiet on Set detail how Peck's presence allegedly created an unsettling atmosphere for some of the child actors. This isn't to tarnish the memory of every single person who worked at Nickelodeon. Many individuals undoubtedly had positive and professional experiences. However, the documented allegations and the presence of individuals with concerning backgrounds, as highlighted by survivors and the Quiet on Set documentary, paint a picture of systematic failures in protecting young performers. This situation sadly mirrors issues that have surfaced within other parts of the entertainment industry, including Disney Channel. While specific criminal backgrounds might not always be prominently discussed, the pressures and vulnerabilities faced by child stars across various networks have long been a topic of concern. Stories of young actors struggling with the transition to adulthood, facing exploitation and dealing with intense media scrutiny, underscores the potential dangers inherent in the industry, regardless of the specific studio. The lack of adequate support systems and immense power held by certain producers and executives allegedly create environments where abuse could occur. This is tragically amplified by the post-fame lives of some child stars. Drake Bell, the star of Drake and Josh and the victim of Brian Peck's abuse, has faced his own legal troubles in adulthood. In 2021, Bell pled guilty to charges of attempted endangering children and disseminating matters harmful to a juvenile related to a minor he met online. He was sentenced to probation. The actor has since been open about his struggles with mental health and the trauma from his past, even having a temporary missing person report filed in Florida in 2023. This is a stark example how unresolved trauma from childhood can resurface later in life, sometimes with devastating results. Disney Channel has its own dark history. Orlando Brown, who played Eddie Thomas on National Raven, has had a highly publicized string of legal troubles and arrests, including for domestic battery and drug possession. These issues have led to struggles with homelessness and mental health, with many fans pointing to pressures of child stardom as a contributing factor. In another case with Disney Channel, Kyle Massey, who played Corey Baxter on the same show, faced a felony charge in 2021 for allegedly communicating with a minor for immoral purposes. While he denied the allegations, the outcome of the case is not widely publicized. It adds to a disturbing pattern of former child stars grappling with serious criminal charges in adulthood. Who was allegedly involved? While Dan Snyder's name remains central due to his extensive creative control and the number of allegations surrounding his behavior, it's crucial to acknowledge that the issue appears to extend beyond one individual. The presence of people like Brian Peck, with a documented history of child sexual abuse, working directly with child actors, points to potential systematic failures within Nickelodeon's hiring and oversight processes. The allegations suggest a culture where concerns were potentially dismissed or overlooked. Who has been affected? The most profoundly affected are the former child actors and the crew members who have bravely shared their alleged experience of abuse, manipulation, and a toxic work environment. The long-term emotional and psychological consequences of such trauma can be devastating and require immense courage to confront. Beyond those directly involved, this scandal has deeply impacted the trust of the audience, us, the viewer who has grew up with these shows. It forces a painful reevaluation of a cherished part of our childhood. It raises critical questions about the safety and well-being of children working in the entertainment industry. Where are those involved now? Dan Snyder. Following the allegations and the internal investigations, Nickelodeon and Snyder parted ways in 2018. While he has since done interviews and issued apologies for his past on-set behavior, he is not working on any new children's television projects and is not in a position of authority over any child actor. He is no longer a major figure in the kids' entertainment industry. Brian Peck. After his conviction in 2004, Peck served a 16-month prison sentence. Following his release, he was required to register as a sex offender. He has not worked in the entertainment industry since 2019, and according to reports, he lives in Los Angeles. Jeanette McCurdy. Since leaving the world of child acting, McCurdy has found a new and successful career as a writer and director. Her memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, was a #1 New York Times bestseller. She is actively pursuing her passion for storytelling on her own terms, and she is not involved with Nickelodeon at all. Drake Bell. After his legal issues in 2021, Bell was sentenced to probation. He since moved to Mexico, where he has a successful music career under the name Drake Campana. He is no longer a part of the American entertainment industry. He has been open about his ongoing journey of healing and recovery. Orlando Brown. Following his various legal troubles, Brown has publicly shared that he has been in a recovery program for addicts. He has been working to turn his life around, focusing on his mental health and his family. He is not currently working in children's television or acting at all. Kyle Massey. After being charged in 2021, Kyle Massey's case was later dismissed. He has maintained his innocence and has continued to work in entertainment, though not in any major television roles. The ongoing investigations, the willingness of survivors to come forward, and the increased public awareness, and fueled by documentaries like Quiet on Set, are vital steps. It's a difficult but necessary process to uncover the truth, hold those responsible accountable to the fullest extent of the law, and crucially, implement robust and long-lasting safeguards to ensure that such alleged abuses and systematic failures are never repeated in any space where children are involved in entertainment. It's a heavy truth to grapple with. These stark contrasts between joyful nostalgia and the disturbing allegations, it serves as a stark reminder that even the most seemingly innocent and beloved institutions can harbor profound darkness. By confronting these truths, supporting survivors, and demanding accountability and systematic change, we can collectively strive for a future where the entertainment industry truly prioritizes the safety and well-being and protection of its young performers above all else. Let's keep this crucial conversation going. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next video. Like and subscribe.